Previously on Southern Belle's Louisville.
Sterling dropped the L-bomb on me.
Hadley found herself caught between Sterling, a Southern gentleman who treats her right, and Russ, an old college friend turned playboy.
When you get single again...
What if that never happens?
I think it will.
While Shay, the rich society girl, was trying to pry a ring out of her boyfriend Jeff, he was busy being the life of someone else's party. The challenges of divorce life hit Kelly hard.
I've had a ring on this finger for so long, it feels natural to me. It's just like a part of me.
Emily clashed with her parents' old-fashioned values.
You grew up in Kentucky. What's wrong with tradition?
I want to see what else is out there in the world.
And Julie's age impedes her modeling career.
We have a lot of casting opportunities for soccer moms.
Tonight, the prospect of a new career revitalizes Kelly.
You tell me exactly what you want. You're never going to shock me.
Is my mom going to see this?
And a milestone birthday for Julie forces her to confront her biggest fears.
Do you feel like your natural time is running out?
35. Supposedly that's when your eggs shrivel up, die, and just disintegrate into nothing.
Emily is offered her dream job
You're not serious, are you?
that some find hard to swallow,
I'd rather you go to purgatory and work.
which conflicts with her traditional Southern values.
You're a father's nightmare.
Jeff took Shay out for a nice steak dinner, but all she was hungry for was carrots. Bless her heart.
Every time we went back to that princess cut, if we tried on something else,
Right.
it was like we went back to that princess cut. But I love that. I absolutely love that.
That one's about $250,000.
Maybe I'll have one day.
Before I ask Shay to marry me, I want to make sure that I pass the bar here in Kentucky and have a job.
Since Dad's so excited, he's already started kind of planning the wedding and might already have picked a couple dates.
Really? When are you going to put me on that list? What's the big rush? We are not engaged yet. I think that she's planning it without me. You're going to see
Are you
on that
sweating?
one?
I think it's so funny that Dad's so many steps ahead of me and Jeff. It doesn't seem to bother Jeff from what I can tell. But he said the date was my deal, so I was getting around to tell you.
I bet.
Yeah, Mar-a-Lago is so difficult to book. You know,
Right.
I mean, it's such a fabulous place.
Mar-a-Lago is basically a big mansion down in Palm Beach. Donald Trump came in and brought it back to life and turned it into partially his residence and a country club.
I think it's such a privilege to be able to get married there. Are you okay? Because it's a huge step.
So has anybody ever actually done yoga besides Kelly?
Yes.
So when I'm going through something very difficult, or if I'm having a hard time, I practice yoga to kind of soothe my nerves.
Length. Walk your feet in, walk your feet in.
Oh my
Closer,
gosh.
push back, push back.
Oh my God.
There.
Oh my God, I'm doing it.
Squeeze my arms and legs. You guys did very well. You guys did very well, and I know now's the time for you guys to relax, so just hang out and have a good time.
After a series of sun salutations, Kelly couldn't wait to tell the girls her exciting news.
So I'm thinking about starting my own business.
Oh my God. What do you have up your sleeve now?
No, I think I'm going to start a matchmaking business.
Really? This coming from the woman who has 2 divorces under her belt.
So yeah, they look at me, you know, they're like, are you kidding me? You of all people? We're not going to go to you to set us up. You've been divorced 2 times. Hello?
Is this from your experience?
Yeah.
Kelly, if you couldn't,
No, you know
if you
what?
couldn't
It's
find the
because-
great guy that was right for you, how are you going to find the great guy that's right for somebody else?
Outside of that, honey, I make great decisions for everyone else. I do. I give great advice. Well, you know what? At least I can find one. I found many. You can look at you all. So I'm doing something right.
Well, speaking of stuff going on, I've been offered a job.
In TV.
Yeah, in TV. I was an entertainment reporter. If I could describe my perfect job, this would definitely be it. And
That's awesome.
Where?
In Las Vegas.
Oh my God, what does your dad think?
Well, I haven't told my dad yet, but like anytime.
I think it would be difficult for her father to hear that his sweet, innocent little daughter Emily is going to move to the city of sin and lights.
The job is an interactive television show that's going to be launching, and I would be doing red carpet interviews, and it'll be online, on television, and on demand across the country.
When Emily talks about this job, she absolutely glows. She lights up. This is what she needs to do.
So you're going to be a country girl in the city.
I'm not country.
Honey, you were born and raised in Kentucky. You got a little bit of country in you.
How's your country boy?
Southern.
Your southern gentleman.
My southern gent is doing just fine.
Sterling is the epitome of the Southern gentleman. He opens the doors. He, gives me flowers, tells me I'm beautiful. I find that very, very attractive in a man.
Ain't gonna hurt you.
But, I think maybe I'm dating him because he's safe.
I made out with a guy named Sterling once. He was a truck driver.
Small world.
Okay, mine is a financial advisor, not a truck driver.
Do you know?
Coming up, the fate of Shay's future with Jeff leaves her hanging.
Are you there? Jeffrey.
And
I was offered a job in Las Vegas.
What?
Emily receives some heartbreaking feedback from an old friend.
Las Vegas. That is the worst place in the world.
Missy.
Hello, honey. How are you?
You look nice.
Thank you.
Let's go get some caffeine.
Kelly was intent on starting her matchmaking business, so Hadley took time off from work to help her out. They sat and brainstormed for hours.
The name of the business. I don't want to put like new beginnings or whatever, because then I would think that somebody.
I just want to make that initial connection between people. Put connection. Did you put connection on it?
No, I don't. Name of the business. What I want you to do is just throw out one-worders like respectful or honest.
Stylish.
Intimate. Hey, that's true.
After sleeping on it, it finally hit Kelly what the name of her business should be.
Dating sucks. Seriously, think about it.
Dating sucks.
Dating sucks.
But you're trying to get people to date.
That's it. Haha, that's it.
Oh, so it's the irony of it.
Everyone says dating sucks. It's the first date, that initial contact, the first date, the soften the blow.
And I like that.
I'm brutally honest, right?
Yes, you are.
I want to know the deep, dirty, dark, nasty stuff. Do you like to pick your toes? Do you bite your toenail? Who knows? I don't know. But tell me. Tell me if you have, 6 kids. Tell me all those things up front so I can let the other person know, and it takes all the guesswork out. But then you can concentrate on the good things.
Okay, right, yeah. Like the love and the butterflies and the Zaza Zoo and the...
Yeah, if you can get over biting someone's toenails, then you can concentrate on that.
Right.
Do you like it?
Sucks.
Dating sucks.
I like it. Let's do it.
84 WHAS.
Meanwhile, Emily walked into her past for some feedback on her new opportunity in Vegas.
Hey!
And there she is now. Emily!
How's it going?
Hello, darling. Good to see you.
Terry and I met when I was about 16 years old, and I had gotten my first on-air broadcasting job as a radio DJ. We just hit it off. He kind of took me under his wing, and I was a regular character on his show when I was in high school.
Well, occasionally, I get messages from Em, and I've seen some of her work on TV, and when she started here, she was one of our interns. Then she went to college. Once they go to college, they never come back.
I still feel like family.
Okay, I got to take a break here. Back in a moment here on 84 WHAS.
84 WHAS.
So update me. What's going on?
Well, there's lots going on. I've been very blessed. I was offered a job in Las Vegas.
What?
Yes? I haven't told my parents yet.
Las Vegas? Please! You don't really mean Las Vegas. What about staying here in your hometown and loving the hometown?
I love Louisville with all my heart. I have so much pride in this city. But this opportunity is just amazing. It's a dream, and I couldn't ask for more. This is an awesome opportunity.
Las Vegas. Emily, I have to tell you, I'm pretty stunned by the news.
Terry's really helped me with a lot of important professional decisions in my life. He's been very successful at this business, so I look up to him. It's really important that he approves.
I don't want to pounce on your dreams, but I mean, that is the worst place in the world.
It's a far cry from Kentucky, yeah. I'll give you that. But
what kind of guy are you going to meet there who is a man of integrity, who's going to help you make a good life together?
You've known me for a long time. When have I ever been focused on guys? That's just not me.
But it makes me nervous because there's so many schemers.
So
there
you're
are
a lot
people
more
that
cautious.
peddle in young, beautiful women. I mean, that's what they do. They take advantage of your youth and beauty and naivete and then throw you out in the street when they're done with you. You just got to be careful.
Okay.
And I just worry that you get pulled into you get caught in some snare you can't get out of.
The first step towards starting my business was to get some professional advice.
I think we need a hook to draw people in. What is your level of expertise that's going to motivate people to want to, have this type of service?
You know what? I've lived it. That's the deal. My marriages have not lasted, but they were successful.
Just your personal relationships and how you've dealt with that in the past. Okay. Is your interest more in helping people that are not very good socially? What's sort of your reputation around town?
I guess it depends on who you talk to.
Right. We need to sort of pinpoint the exact service that you're going to provide.
I understand exactly what you're saying, but I don't want to pinpoint that. I don't want to just, say women. That's it. So I think that, can we produce something that is, maybe that's something I cover later.
Do you have any plans in terms of like a look or a logo?
No, this is it. This is the very first, you're the initial meeting that I've had.
So how do you plan on getting your clients then?
I'm not sure. My meeting at Video Bread was an eye-opening experience. I definitely had some food for thought to walk away with, and I had a lot of work ahead of me.
Today, Jeff was finding out his bar results, but he was out of town with his friends. He made a plan with Shay to call her at 5 o'clock. True to form, she called him at 4:30.
This is so stressful because Jeff's relocated all the way to Kentucky. He's taken a whole nother bar when he was already an attorney in another state.
Hello?
Jeffrey. If Jeff fails, I feel as though he would hold me responsible. And I think that even if he was not mad at me for him relocating, I think I would take it out on our relationship.
Do you know?
Yeah.
What?
I think you.
You do know? Are you there?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You do know.
Sure.
Jeffrey. Jeff made me a nervous wreck on the phone. I could not get him to answer a simple question, and that is, did you pass or not?
Right. I passed.
Congratulations! Gosh, once he finally told me, just complete relief. It's one step closer to possibly getting a ring. Are you celebrating with the guys?
Yeah, they're all good. They're fun, too.
Oh my gosh. I was so excited for him. I just want him to go out and have a great time. Does this mean we can get a house? Are you there? Jeffrey.
Coming up, Hadley's dinner with Sterling takes a dramatic turn.
Do you feel like your natural time is running out?
While Julie is confronted with the pressure of turning 35. Today is the day for Kelly to get down to business with her business.
Kelly, this is David.
Hi, David. How are you?
I offered to help Kelly out and be her assistant with her matchmaking. I thought everyone would be looking for love, and it would be flowers and roses and just bubbly excitement of finding your mate.
Okay, first of all, what I want to start off with saying is that the only way this will work is if you tell me exactly what you want. You're never going to shock me.
Is my mom going to see this?
I think that I have a pretty strong sexual appetite.
Tell me why I want to go out with you.
Because I'm hot.
I'm the freak. I love thighs. Just call me KFC.
I'm here to see what's out there.
What's your relationship status?
I'm married. We're just very open-minded.
Oh, wow.
We like a variety.
Him and his wife are interested in meeting somebody else and bringing them into the bedroom. Ew.
What are you looking for in a sexual relationship? Lay it on me.
I'm willing to try any and everything, any place.
Smack it up, flip it, rub it down.
I mean, upside down.
Oh, you're one of those.
Kelly, I don't know if people just look at her and just think sexual thoughts. I don't know what that was. Maybe it's because she had on red.
In Louisville, I don't think there's much over 25 that's not damaged, crazy.
Do you have boundaries?
She can be with all the men she wants to as long as I'm present.
Everybody's talking dirty. I mean, it's a big sexcapade.
What type of girl would you like to find?
Brunettes, blondes.
Hair color doesn't matter, eye color doesn't matter, skin color doesn't matter. They can be short or tall.
We belong to a club here in Louisville.
They have that kind of thing here?
Oh, yeah.
The club. I don't know if it's like an establishment, if it's like a building, or, like people just get together and do it.
What physical asset do you need?
Like 32B is probably my favorite size.
I'm more of the thinner type. She kind of more like the chunkier type. If we go into the grope room.
The grope room.
There might be 4, 6, 8 people, on the beds in the room, but you're not allowed to touch unless you're invited.
If, God forbid, I was ever in that situation, I would be really confused, and I would be that little naive girl sitting in the corner, getting groped and not knowing what was going on.
It was at that moment Hadley thought dating Sterling was pretty good.
How about that?
What happened?
Like the devil's in him. Don't you know? It's all a lifestyle thing. People do it.
No.
You may be a good fit for him.
Shut up. That's not even funny. God. Okay, Kelly, we've got one more girl. I think you'd be good at matching her. Right this way.
Mother. Surprise, surprise.
I won't even introduce you all. You already know each other.
Lulu's my mom. She's been divorced for 30 years. And other than casual dating, she really has not been in a relationship in a very long time.
So tell me what you would like, Lulu. I understand that's what people call you.
Yes, Lulu.
I know what you want. I know every aspect of what you want. I'm the perfect person to find what you want.
What about the physical attributes?
Someone that's impotent.
No. Isn't there something else I should want?
Okay, say it. Sexually, what do you want?
I would like to have a guy that has a big old nice
Oh, Mom. Why is that? I can sit and talk to a stranger about any sexual situation, and I'm like, oh, it's cool, whatever. But Mom, I don't want to hear about it.
Because it's your mom. You're going to be picky.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Trust me?
with all my little pea-picking heart.
All right, next.
Let's get you out here of this thing.
Hey. After seeing the lousy men of Louisville, Hadley was feeling lucky that she had landed the best catch in town.
But look, I'm making mashed potatoes not out of the box, out of actual potatoes.
It's exciting.
It is exciting. I've never done that. You know, it's time for me to grow up. You know, I always want to go for the good guy. And Sterling literally is the epitome of a Southern gentleman.
Salt and pepper.
I'm cooking for you tonight, friend.
I know, I'm just supervising.
And kind of has that old world romance about him. The opening of the doors and always picking up the tab and the flowers and the chocolates and the telling me that I look beautiful. I mean, that's spectacular and hard to come by.
All right.
It's as good as she's going to get. You know, as an adult, I feel like I should get serious with. Great guy to bring home to mom and dad.
So she decided to try commitment on for a change of style.
Okay, so I kind of chickened out earlier on what I was going to say. I quite like you in the sense that I might be falling for you a little or a lot. Great. Glad that's out of the way.
After she said it, she immediately regretted it.
I'm glad you feel that way.
Uh-oh. I have a problem.
Coming up, Hadley second guesses her decision.
Then again, I don't know, sometimes I just get this itch, right? And you're intrigued by the bad guy.
And Emily's rebellious past causes her dad great concern.
You give me a lot to worry about.
Hadley's dinner with Sterling continued with many reservations.
Well,
I think maybe I'm dating Sterling because he's safe. My heart still has a scar on it from the guy I dated before Sterling. I got dumped all over, so. But then again, there's always that bad boy who's just exciting, and they always kind of keep you on your toes a little bit. I don't know, sometimes I just get this itch, right? And you're intrigued by the bad guy. I'll date the nice guy for a while, and then it's like, you know, I need to date somebody a little bit more exciting and on edge. I don't know why I do this to myself.
When you're a personal assistant, you have to do everything for your boss. And find time to do your laundry.
Go ahead.
During the spin cycle, Hadley couldn't stop thinking about the trap she created for herself with Sterling, so she called Emily for advice.
Hey girl, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
I don't really think that you can know if somebody's the one after a month and a half. Personally.
So don't even think, just focus on getting to know him and, having fun.
That's what I want to do. I want to focus on just us or whatever, but at the same time, I don't want to, say, that I'm totally not ever going to get married and, hurt his feelings. So.
I don't know. Maybe he's not the guy for you. I definitely think that you should just, have fun, meet other people, too. Don't rule out other options.
Yeah, this dating other people thing might be interesting. Maybe I should do that and see if my feelings for Sterling are, legit.
I mean, yeah.
All right, well, I'll talk to you later, girl. All right, bye. I wasn't kissing you.
Always searching for the perfect outfit, the girls shop for something fabulous for Julie's upcoming birthday party.
Do you like this?
How cute is that?
How'd I miss that?
That is very pretty.
I'm telling you, if you don't get this, you're going to be sorry. I
Wow.
promise you. Because you love it. I can tell when you put it on, and you will be sorry.
The dress was absolutely stunning, and I just would die to have it. I'm a personal assistant. I can't justify spending bukus of money on clothes.
I think it's so beautiful, and I would be really sad if you didn't get it.
I don't know. I want to think about
Sure
it.
you had. I know you saved money. Are you kidding me?
I always save money, but I
Right.
need a new stove. Julie models, so I asked her just to give me a little runway walk so I could do the sachet with her, and she gave me some key pointers.
It's one in front of the other, and then look, that automatically makes your hips do that. You see what I mean?
Like you got this going on. I don't know.
So
if I
then you
can.
do it, and then just leave your arms. Don't swing your arms. Just let them hang there, and then heel toe, and watch. It'll make your hips. Well,
Oh
you're
my
thinking
God.
about it.
Wow. Oh yeah. Instantly.
Yeah.
Instant. Look, it just
There you
happens.
go.
It happens. And I turn.
There you go. See, I didn't even have to tell you. Looking over his
See, I'm
shoulder.
good.
I love it.
I am on it, girl. Oh, I'm gonna fall. Oh my God.
That's pretty. I was gonna say that's a little too more casual.
Kelly decided that Julie needed more than just a new outfit for her 35th birthday.
We should buy something for your date that we're going to fix you up to go on.
Okay.
Julie's 35 years old, and she needs to grab the bull by the horns and go for it. It's time for her to find a man. I think that you're in the place in your life, and I'm like, you know what? If something happened, and I think it would be good. I've really never seen her or known of her to be in a serious relationship with a guy. And still, I thought originally it would be like a fun thing to do. Like, you know what? Hey, come on, let's try this out. Just go on a date.
We will give you a whole batch of guys, and then you get to pick.
And why is it now
Oh, but
that you
really wouldn't trust us to pick somebody?
No,
Just
it's
for
not
the fun
about
of
that.
it.
As picky as I know I am on my own,
Right.
I wouldn't expect anybody else to be able to hit the nail on the head.
She's a bit reluctant. I feel like I'm hog tying her, get her there. Just go on the daggone date, for Pete's sake. It's a date, who cares?
Do you go on a date every weekend or
I'm talking every 2 or 3 months.
If I was dating once every 3 months, I'd have an issue. Sex.
I don't think anything's wrong. I think a dating service is great, but I think you have to really be all for it. I'm just not there, but I'm willing to go on one to help you get it going.
A couple times, Julie had said, I'll do it to help you out. And it's not really to help me out. What do you have to lose?
Nothing. No, that's why I said I'll go on one to help you out. I'm always willing to help a friend. I told her I'd go on one date to help her get this business going, but I'm just not comfortable with it. Blind dates, it's just, I can't do it.
What if you fall madly deep?
That'd
in love
be
with him?
awesome. Let me see what I've got to work with. I mean, I'm doing this to help you out, so
You don't believe me, you don't have to do it to help me. I'm serious.
I know. Yes, I do. Really?
No, really don't.
Well, I will.
You know what? Don't do me a favor. Do it because you want to, or do it because you trust me. and you say, oh, you know what, it may be fun, but please don't say that you do it, you have to help me. I thought it would be good for you. That's it.
Sometimes with friends, it's hard to tell who's doing who a favor. And for Kelly, the pressure was on. After talking to her mentor, a more confused Emily met Hadley to discuss her work dilemma over cocktails.
My whole question is, why Vegas?
There's just so much I want to do with my life. And I feel like Louisville, I can't do it here.
It's time for the old list. You need the pros and the cons.
Of each?
Yes.
Opportunity would be the number one pro.
Okay.
It's exciting.
It is exciting. I could come visit. There's number 3.
Shopping.
That's phenomenal. Cons.
Hold on, I'm not done with the pro.
Oh, we're still going. Okay.
Okay, I feel like I can be myself there. Honestly.
Do you really?
I can wear big hair. I can wear fake eyelashes. I can dress however I want and not be judged for it. And like here, people talk. But at the same time, there's so much that I'm going to be sacrificing if I take it.
Because you have to move?
Well, not just because I have to move. It would be like me leaving all my friends, leaving all my family, like people like you that know me and love me for me. Like the bond that I have with you, you can't just snap your fingers and have that with somebody.
What about your mom and your dad?
I don't know. I mean, they mean the world to me. They really do.
Yeah.
And I get really sad thinking about it. I mean, this isn't something I just woke up this morning and decided. I've been thinking about it for a while. What do you think I should do?
I think there are larger things out there for you. I definitely think that. Maybe this is it.
Coming up, Sterling's constant phone calls start to wear on Hadley.
Are you over it altogether?
Like over the whole relationship?
Yeah.
And Emily's dad delivers some harsh words.
You're a father's nightmare.
After the fiasco of her initial matchmaking interviews, Kelly decided she needed a more upscale clientele. To help, she called in the best resource she had, her girlfriends.
What am I writing down?
I want you guys to talk to people, just social network. That's what you guys do. You know you do it. You do it all the time at parties. You do it for social events. Do it.
Excuse. Watch how it's done. Hey, do you live here in Louisville?
I do, yeah.
You do? Can I hand you this?
Where to?
Over there.
Are you single?
Are you single?
Are you single?
My niece is single.
Hi, niece that is single. How are you? I'm Kelly.
What is this?
Your single days are over.
The name of the business is Dating Sucks. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. It's brand new. It's a local dating service.
I like it already.
We knew that's good.
You know, why not? What do you have to lose?
Losing my virginity.
Is that a bad thing?
We got some numbers.
Bring it on.
By the end of the night, business was looking good for Dating Sucks.
Shall we go to Jenica's and have a glass of wine?
Yes.
My treat? Sure. Big bucks. Big spender.
You've got the big box.
Yeah.
You always get that red flag, the caution sign. One that I've seen with Sterling is he wants to be with somebody all the time. And I told him that I only wanted certain times together, not all the time.
The next day, still conflicted over her feelings for Sterling, Hadley paid a visit to her old friend.
Sterling and I have been dating 2 months, right?
Yes.
And we live in the same building, which means that essentially we see each other 24/7.
And I told you this was going to be a problem.
And it is.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, you were right. I was wrong.
Shocker.
Whatever.
Hadley is apparently feeling really smothered at this point, and I'm smiling on the inside.
It's just going really far, really fast. And you know that I'm like ultra slow mover in a relationship. I mean, I am.
Right. I know.
For a girl, I would say that I am.
You're a dude, pretty much. When it comes to relationships, so where are you really right now? I mean, are you over it altogether?
Like over the whole relationship?
Yeah.
No.
But do you see that's... Do you think it's probably going in that direction? Does he know that everything that he does pushes you a little farther away? Does he know that?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't think it would happen this soon. I've got Hadley back.
After talking to Hadley, Emily thought it was time to talk to her dad.
My dad actually once worked in television news. My parents actually met in broadcasting, so broadcasting is in my blood, but now he has taken over the family business, and it's a fourth-generation manufacturing company. They just had their 100th anniversary. I know it's a multi-million-dollar company. I'm still Daddy's little girl. He's always egged me on to come join the team over at his company, but I want to follow my own dreams. Hey, Dad.
Hey, you. How you doing?
Good.
Well, make yourself comfortable.
Of course.
Remember you were little and you'd sit here at my desk and you said, I'm the boss.
I said that a lot, I think, when I was little.
Yeah, you liked being the boss. In fact, I asked you, what's your long-term plan? What do you want to be when you grow up? And you said, the boss. So tell me about how it's going.
Dad, I have some news to tell you. I've been offered a job in Las Vegas.
Vegas? Why Vegas? What's going on in Vegas?
I'm going to grow as a person and as a journalist. You know better than most people, I think, that I really struggled with my identity in my career in television. I just didn't feel like I could be myself. And this is finally, in Vegas, I feel like this is me. And it's a great feeling. It's very refreshing.
But, you grew up in the South. You grew up in Kentucky. And here you are going to Vegas. Why does it have to be Vegas?
Here it's all about, in Kentucky, it's all about tradition. And
what's wrong with tradition?
Nothing at all.
Traditions give you roots.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. And those roots and the traditions of my family and my friends and the people that love me for me, I will always cherish that. You can't replace that. And I don't ever want to replace that. And yes, I am torn in between the two cities. But at the same time, Dad, honestly, do you think, as well as you know me, that the most opportunity and the best place for me to be right now is Louisville, Kentucky?
I don't know what the best geographic place for you to be is.
Well, you just asked why not Louisville. Do you honestly 100% think that I should be here?
I'm just curious why you don't think you could find opportunity here to do what you want to do.
You can't find opportunity, but I'm going to hit a salary cap and I'm going to hit it fast.
You haven't done it yet.
What do you mean?
Not here. Operating in your own comfort zone all the time is not always a good thing.
That's why Vegas.
But that's your comfort zone.
It's not my comfort zone.
You said that's you. You remember when we went to Beverly Hills and you were like 12? You were in your element. You like high energy. You like people that treat you as a hip young person.
That's what I am. I'm not 50 with 5 kids.
I just worry about you out there.
Dad, you would worry about me if I was in the middle of the Bible Belt.
I worry about you when you're home and sleeping upstairs.
Yeah, exactly.
High school football players wanting to show up and play with my 13-year-old daughter. Is Emily here? And I'm going, what? You lost, creep. So you give me a lot to worry about. I mean, driving your car into a lake, maturing early, dynamite looker. Yeah, Las Vegas, for crying out loud. I mean, what is there not to worry about? You're a father's nightmare.
Emily's father wants her to stay and take over the family business.
I still don't know what everything does. You've explained.
I love my dad so much, and I don't ever want to disappoint him.
I think my parents are just as equally torn as I am. They want me to excel. However, they don't want to lose their little girl.
In the South, being Daddy's little girl has its advantages. It allowed Emily to convince her father that as a compromise, she would take the job in Las Vegas part-time.
I think you could make great contribution. If you can sell me on letting you go to Las Vegas, you can turn this into something that we can all be proud of.
Meanwhile, on a break from work, Hadley was desperately dodging Sterling.
When we first started dating, we were together morning, noon, and night. It was constant. It was all the time. It was exciting. It was new. It was fun. Hey, Sterling. This Sterling thing is about to wear me out. I can't have somebody with me all the time. It's smothering. I can't breathe. Yeah. I don't know. And I don't want to hurt him. But at the same time, I have to live my life. I kind of want to hang out with the girls tonight, if that's okay. All right. Bye. The girls and I tonight are going to get together and celebrate Julie's 34th birthday. I know she doesn't want to be 35, so maybe 35 would work.
I would never buy her something like that because I'm right behind her.
35. Supposedly that's when your eggs shrivel up, die, and just disintegrate into nothing.
I woke up and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm 35. That's really weird because I don't know what 35 is supposed to feel like.
Happy birthday, big little miss. Little miss. So how old are you?
I'm 35 today. It is a milestone.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
How does it feel?
It feels good.
Do you still ever get carded?
I do get carded still, which is a wonderful thing. 24? Yes. Thank you for remembering. 25? I'm kidding. I never lie about my age. 35.
What part of the hill is 35?
It doesn't matter.
35 is when I'm probably going to get married and have babies and get puppies and like an actual house. Julie doesn't have that stuff lined up.
For someone my age to be single and still looking for that right person and waiting to get your career going and do the things you want to do.
Do you feel like your natural time is running out?
Yeah, the family is something I do really want.
So now you need to shift it into high gear?
Yeah, but while I don't feel panicked, you have to think about it.
Julie's primary goal in her life was to have a family. I don't really know what's holding her back.
You know, I've always thought that at the age of 35, I'd have a good career in order, and about that time, I would like to start a family. As I was looking around the room, I just thought to myself, I think I really want to, kick it into high gear right now and take the modeling a little more seriously, and I'm ready to be a partner with that perfect someone. There are a lot of things I still want and still want to do, and I'm going to go for it. Why not? I'm 35. That means all these things are supposed to happen for me anyway. Not for everybody, but for me, what I've always envisioned was after 35. So it's like, guess what? You're 35 now. You can go do it.
Right.
Something that I've always been very passionate about was the modeling career. And I've decided, if I still got it, why not work it?
Do you feel like you've just been on kind of cruise control for the last couple of years, but like now you're going,
Yeah.
wake up?
I've been on cruise control and I've been very comfortable, but now I'm kind of like, why not go for happier?
You said you follow through with it.
I feel like making a little list. Like, okay, I've done a lot of things. I've had a great time. I've got great family, great friends. Something like that.
Making a bucket
But I
list.
call it a to-do list because bucket makes me think of kicking the bucket, which is death.
Bucket makes me think of a bad car.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to do it.
Thank
you.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You're in a good place.
Can I have everybody's attention?
I
can't whistle. We are so happy to be here to celebrate this old lady's birthday.
But looking oh so fine.
But looking oh so good, and she is rocking that hill she's going up. Well, cheers, everybody. Happy birthday, Julie. Thank you.
Love you. I'll call you later, yeah. I love my mom and my dad. I don't want them to think I love them any less because I'm leaving the nest. Bye. Goodbye, Louisville. Hello, Vegas.
This town is a trap, filled with dead-end streets and no romance.
So what do you like least and most about me being in Las Vegas?
Well, I like the opportunity that you have there, and I like the fact that you've got that position just through hard work and tenacity. Your work ethic and your tenacity, I think, is what really distinguishes you from everybody else.
I think it's your work ethic that I got. You gave it to me.
Hold on, baby, it's a bumpy ride. Don't know where we're going, but we'll be alright. Nothing's gonna stop us, nothing's gonna slow us down.
I'm going going to miss you. Always miss you when you leave.
Miss you too.
Father in heaven, we ask you to fill Emily with your Holy Spirit while she's away from us. Let her know that she's not alone, that you are with her. In Jesus' name, amen. Love you.
Love you too.
So long, Em. Love you.
Bye.